Greetings, fellow traders. Bubblehead here, and it's time for the lunchtime market update for Monday, June the 1st, 2020. I hope everybody's having a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. All right, so let's check and see where we left off, where we are in the market today. So we took the inside month up last month, and now we're just kind of in that monthly range right now. So just kind of starting off the month a little bit choppy, not seeing a lot of flow coming in, but we've got a couple days to see that come through. We have the weekly chart inside week so far, kind of a narrow range so far as we're over the 30 weekly moving average. Daily, still a choppy range data, narrow range data, only 21 points so far. We're at the higher end of the range. Let's take a look at the SPY and see how the volume's looking here coming into today. So a little bit blah as we enter into this resistance zone right here. So we're not seeing a lot of huge kind of breakout moves here. Really choppy, guys, in a day. I mean, you can just kind of see here, even just kind of range bound, even kind of a downward trendish channel. But over the 15 orbs, so that's good as it tries to get a little bit of strength in today. The S&P futures, obviously very similar. They've been kind of chopping around between our levels here, but not really seeing a lot of momentum or volume coming into this. So we've got that going on here today. The MES, again, same thing. Over the 15 orb, and it's over the 80 MA, but let's see how that holds going into the rest of the day. We're going to try to look for some tighter setups. Maybe it'll give us a nice tight triangle to work on for a breakout move today. Let's take a look at the Qs. Okay, so the Qs, again, they're still holding up a little bit here, too. They're over the 15 orb range here with some lower shadows below that range. So we'll see how that holds there going into today. IWM is trying. We saw some strength in the banks this morning on the live stream. We pointed out some other nice moves, too, as well. In fact, one of those is Apple. So let's take a look at that here. So Apple, nice move this morning, right? So we had a nice breakout move, right? We broke out of some geometric levels right here for a smooth move up this morning. Came back in, retested the 15 orb high. Right now it's just kind of contending with this inside 15 up potential through that nasty 60 anchor from Friday's close. Let's take a look at Tesla. Some of our members had some nice lottos in this one over the weekend and profited nicely here as we filled an open gap on Tesla going into today. So it's still holding its uptrend here. Also, we could take a look at SPCE. That was another one that got some hype on the SpaceX move, so that was a decent gap up, and some folks took profit in that this morning as well. Oxy actually had a downgrade this morning. We talked about it this morning, but they really used that to buy the dip here today. So it was a big move, right? They pushed down initially and then gave a good push up here, and it's over its 15 orb range here this morning. Beyond also had some good news with its increased, work in China or product distribution in China, and so got a nice little move up here this morning, but still kind of chopping around with its 15 orb range after that. Facebook, some of the other names that we have some requests on a little bit later here, pulled back this morning, but Facebook's really strong. We're seeing a nice triangle on this one. It's holding the 80 MA here this morning as well, so definitely something to keep an eye on there. So a few chart requests out there. So we've got AAXN. Always appreciate you guys sending these in so we can take a look and see what else is going on. So we can see here AAXN, nice move up here. Tried to do a gap and go to get over these levels, but it pulled back in. Upper shadow right here. So it's back within its 15 orb range. So see if that can give you a potential setup on that one. Bud. Let's take a look at Bud. Anheuser-Busch. So doing okay right here. This is a tricky one to trade because of all the gaps because it's an ADR now. But still in the middle of the cloud right here. So see if that can try to get some strength and work its way up there. Airlines were hot this morning. We pointed those out on the live stream this morning as the airline sector was looking really strong. And a few members actually did pretty well. American Airlines, typically we trade Delta and UAL. But still a nice move here on American Airlines. Just dealing with a triple inside 15 right here. So something to look at there. GE. Let's take a look at GE. So this one here is up about 13 cents here today, so kind of blah, right? A little bit of move. However, it did have a 60 anchor at the prior of the day, so it's just holding the 15 orb high. Daily chart's a little bit tight here, kind of sandwiched between all these moving averages, right? UAL, we just kind of started to talk about this one. I like how it came into got into the daily cloud right here. If you go to the 15, this is a real nice move here this morning for a momentum move on the way up. Snap. So this is the ones that we were talking about earlier, right? So Facebook and Twitter were actually strong this morning, while Snap is, kind of pulled back, but it's still holding on to its range here. I like the inside 15 up. We're about midway through the 15 orb range right here. So let's see if the bulls can get some strength and try to work its way up. Snap can be a tricky one for sure. Bank of America. Yeah, so pretty interesting stuff here. Green candle today, guys. The IWM got strong. We pointed that out a little bit earlier, and the banks were really part of it. Right now, it looks like it's kind of working on a little bit of a bull flag right here. So let's see how that holds throughout the rest of the day. Watch that ADMA right here. It's right at it right now. Hopefully, it doesn't curl over and bring it back to the 15 orb high. And then we've got Win. Winning with Win. So Win had a great move this morning. It's trying again inside 15 up. It's holding the ADMA. So let's see if I can give a spike out of this range right here. Again, really contending with this macro geo line right here. So let's see if we can get above the cloud and go from there. It looks like they're going to be opening up some casinos this week. So, but Macau numbers were really bad. So that's kind of weighing on it too. So anyway, lots of good stuff, guys. Great chart requests. I hope everybody has a great rest of your trading day today. Stay healthy out there. Remember your risk first and stay safe. See you and stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.